One of the things that keeps coming up in this hearing, because you are from Kansas, is references to the Wizard of Oz. And people went to see the wizard because of the wonderful things that he did. And the Affordable Care Act is doing a lot of great things in Iowa.
Really? You're going to use the wizard to defend your program, to say how great it is? Did you watch the movie? The wizard is a charlatan. The wizard is a two-bit huckster who never gave people anything they didn't already have.
Just godly nation in the halls of education, they forbid a child to pray. They say we need to spread the wealth. They pretend to guard the health of the feeble and the poor, while the hand they hold behind their backs confuses and conceals the fact that the wolf is at the door. There's an unseen hand that pulls.
Here we got an article on Upton's bill from the New Republic. Okay, they're all saying the same thing. I'm just going to skip through it. You can type in the New Republic and look for it yourself. The web address is right there. I highlight it in case you can't see it. Alright. You can pause this if I go too fast for you. Just pause to where you want to go. Alright. Thing is, now you're going to have Democrats that are getting burnt by this scrambling. Let's go a little slower. I'm not going to read the article. I'm just going to talk about it. In short, everything you hate about even though Senator Upton's got all good intentions, Congressman Upton has all good intentions, this bill is an epic fail. First off, we can't be telling insurance companies what they gotta do, what they can't do, how they can't do. And by saying that you can keep your policy, well, that is just undermining the whole plan that was on the Obama thing. But the thing is Obama can't sit there and dictate to these people either. Now, we have Medicare, Medicaid for hardship cases. All right? We have the best health care system in the world. We don't need another one. Now, anyway, it's going to go up. This is supposedly going to get voted on tomorrow. It's going to go up there, and they already got Mary Landrieu from, I think she's from Louisiana, senator. She's going to try to save herself for this year, but she's already gone, right? She's got a whole bunch of other things kicking her in the butt that she did, like vote to give our guns away, etc. I mean, this woman is just, she's not an American or something. She's a communist, whatever. Okay? She's got to complete your bill. All right? The thing is call your senators, call the Democrats, tell them to scrap it now, cut their losses, and run. All right? The whole thing is bad. The best chance to save face and have this thing go away before election time is to get rid of it now. Then you might get a few of the Democrats that stood on that ground might get reelected. Now, when this originally went through the House, there was 36 Democrats that did not vote for it. They voted against it. Later on, I'll see if I can dig them up and see if any of them are still left, and I'll put them into the description. All right? But you need to just look at who votes to scrap this whole thing. That's what we got to call them, tell them. Say scrap the whole thing. Give it such a vote that Obama can't veto it and scrap it. And it's the Senate that is more so the problem. And if you look at my other videos, you'll see the list of 46. They're the 46 senators you got to call and tell them, you're done unless you scrap this whole thing. Okay, right here I got the 46. These are the 46 senators you got to build a fire under. Inhofe, I'm not talking about setting the man on fire either, so don't go there. Inhofe Amendment, S-139, was to tell the UN they do not control our guns, our sovereignty. Okay? These guys that voted nay are all the same ones that voted for Obamacare in the Senate. Baldwin, Baucus, Bennett, Blumenthal, Boxer, Brown, Cantwell, Cardin, Carper, Casey, Coons, Cohen, Durbin, Feinstein, Franken, Gillibrand, Harkin, Hironi, Johnson, Kane, Johnson of South Dakota, Kane, King, Klobuchar, Landry, Leahy, Levin, McCaskill, Menendez, Merkley, Mikulski, Murphy, Murray, Nelson, Reed, Rockefeller, Sanders, Schatz, Schumer, Shaheen, Stabenow, Udall. I think the one Udall is gone. Werner, Warren, Whitehouse. I can't get the other one up for some reason. Wyden, Democrat, Oregon. All right, these guys should all be up on treason because everything that violates the sovereignty of this nation, these guys vote for. All right, every time they threaten this nation. These people here are a threat to this nation. Remember these names. These are the ones that empower Obama. You can't get Obama out of office because of these 46 senators. 45. It's 45 now. One of the Udalls is gone. They're not in my state, so I don't worry about them too much. I worry about Johnson, South Dakota. All right? You got it, people? I like this one. Actually, you just can't restore canceled health plans. You have no idea how true that statement is. This thing is like the cat in the hat. Remember the cat in the hat story? You remember that? Remember the kids let the kid in the house? Okay? They shouldn't have. The mom told them not to let nobody in. Remember the kids looking out the window? I don't want to do enough to get a copyright violation. You go to the Cat in the Hat. It's on YouTube. You can watch it. Whoever's got the rights to do it. We're for educational purposes. We're going to do a little. Even their fish told them it was a bad idea. This is Obamacare. Here's Obamacare. I ain't got no sound or nothing on us because I'm not violating the guy. You watch it. Go whatever get and let him on. Fish told him shut up. He covered up the fish. And here's the cat trying to. This is Obamacare. Obama trying to entertain you. Here's the people that can see this thing for what it is. Okay, here's this little dancing parade telling you how great everything's going to be. Here comes the mess. Now you got to clean it up. How about we stop now? Okay. He ain't going to clean it up. We're going to get left with the mess.
You know, we had a victory today for the American people. And frankly, we also had a victory for common sense. Yeah. This is hurting our constituents. It's hurting the American people. At a time when the economy is barely eking along, wages aren't increasing, new jobs aren't available, and what are we doing? We're putting more cost and more inconvenience on the American people. It's time for us to say no. It's time to stop this before it causes any more damage to American families and American businesses. And so our message to the United States Senate is real simple. The American people don't want the government shut down. and they don't want Obamacare.
Madam Speaker, I rise today to shed light on the President's broken health care promise. The President promised over and over again that Americans who like their health care plans could keep them, but that's just not true. Here's what Wendy from my district wrote me. My Blue Cross Blue Shield policy will be canceled due to Obamacare starting March 1st of 2014. I checked out other policy options under Obamacare, and the least expensive qualifying plan was an additional $208.44 per month. This is with a higher deductible, larger out-of-pocket expense, and only 3 doctor visits per year per person. This is outrageous. Additionally, this rate only includes me and my 3 children, not even my husband. I guess we can't even keep a family together under Obamacare. As Wendy's story exemplifies, and as we predicted since 2010, Obamacare is fundamentally flawed in both concept and execution. Dictated government health care cannot beat free market choices. And as a healthcare professional, I will continue to do all that I can to protect the American people from Obamacare. And I yield back.
We're going to punish our enemies, and we're going to reward our friends who stand with us on issues that are important to us.
It makes his little puppets dance to every song he sings as the night rolls in on a rising tide. Look beyond the shadows, behold a pale horse rise. They claim to seek a new world order, nations without borders, but don't believe the lie.